Hey everyone, Matt the Sasquatch here, and today we have a request slash something that I've been wanting to do for some time. This was actually inspired and requested by Gage. He's been an awesome friend. Him and I talk baseball all the time. He's got a YouTube channel. I will link it down below, but he's the one that did this first, and he asked me if I could do it with my hat collection. So Gage, this is for you. Go Raiders. Go Raiders. Anywho, start right up front with the first two. We have the Snupps regular hat and then the Snupps custom hat from the Christmas Day Snupps episode. These are just my two favorite hats that I own. They truly are. And I wear them the most because first off, the Snupps app is awesome. If you're not on Snupps, then how did you even find my channel in the first place? Because Snupps is basically all I do on here, but these are just two amazing hats. Snupps, again, thank you for sending out all the hats, and I truly wear them a ton. Let's get right over here into the corner with the Dunkin' Donuts hat. Oh yeah, Dunkin'. Yeah, my dad works for Dunkin' by driving a semis, but it's still a nice hat. It's just the monochrome gray. I have a lot more gray hats in this collection. Next to it, we have the Deadmau5 hat, which Deadmau5 I would say is my favorite EDM artist, if you could really call him an artist, I guess. But we have the Deadmau5 hat. Besides that, the Jordan Cement 4 hat. You know what it is about me and the Cement 4 print. I love it. So of course, I had to get the hat. Weirdly enough, I got the hat first before I even got the shoes. That was the weirdest thing. Like, I picked up this hat, and then later on that week, I found out on Instagram that I won one of the contests to win the shoes. Now, beside that, we have the Space Jam hat, which unfortunately, I do not have the Space Jam shoes. But I still have the hat. Space Jam is still one of my favorite movies of all time. Just Space Jam's a sports classic. Then right here we have the newest addition to my collection. The Mother's Day Derek Jeter patch Yankees hat. I'm actually a Yankees fan first. A lot of people do not know this, but I am firstly a Yankees fan, and I got this actually on a deal, on sale, with the help of some coupons and whatnot. But I love this hat. I love the pink. I love Derek Jeter patch on the side. That's primarily why I got the hat. I know they do make a normal a Yankees a colored hat, but the pink and gray is just too nice. Then moving on to my second favorite team is actually the Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, I go from the Yankees to the Reds. Explain that one, but this is just your typical Reds snapback with the mascot there on the side. It's a fun little mascot. Besides that, we have my third favorite team actually, the Cleveland Indians, in this cool black and neon styled hat. It's just cool. I like it. Inside that, it's probably the last hat you will ever see Chief Wahoo on, the World Series patch Indians hat. The Tribe, again, are my third favorite team. I was really excited to see the hometown squad make it, but they lost. Very saddening, but it is what it is. And I don't know. I just still love the Chief Wahoo logo, and I'm very sad that the baseball world is making them no longer wear it on their uniforms. And now we've got the second row of hats going on. This is a KB Ethos, just New York hat that's got a basketball behind it that I found at a flea market for $5. It looks like a Knicks hat. The Knicks are my favorite basketball team. It's just weird. Now, I found that for $5. Beside that, we've got this cool Knicks hat with one of the Knicks logos, and just that cool bill. Has a very cool bill on it. Now, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this because I have 4 Cavs hats. Yet they are my second favorite team. Even though the Knicks are my number 1 favorite team, still have more Cavs hats. But they are the hometown team, and because of these 2 hats right here. We have the Conference Champs Encore hat, and then the 2016 NBA Champs on-court hat. That's why I've got more Cavs hats, because Cleveland is still the local hometown team, and I still support my hometown teams. So that's why I actually have these 2 hats, just because it is their first time ever winning an NBA championship. Then we've got the old classic, just 90s look. I absolutely love the blue and orange 90 Cavs uniforms, so I at least had to pick up the hat. Then this is just a cool design of a Cavaliers hat, kind of like the Knicks hat over there, except it's on the whole dome and not just the bill. Then we have over here a Disciple trucker hat. I believe it is the Christian band Disciple. I will let you know on that for sure, but I was a head security for one of their shows, and I decided to pick up one of their hats. That was a very fun show. Then beside that, many people have had questions about this hat. I love this hat. This is a Superman actual metal logo cement 4 hat. I found this at Spencer's. Yes. This is legitimately a cement 4 Superman hat. Like, why? But it is cool. I love it. It is awesome, but it is heavy as well. It's like wearing 10 pounds on your head, but it is worth it. And for the final row here, first off, we have a Buddy Rich hat, which, if you don't know who Buddy Rich is, he is one of the greatest all-time drummers. If you also don't know, I myself am a professional drummer. So when I saw this hat randomly, I had to pick it up because it's something you really don't see. Now we've got my college, or technically university, alma mater Malone hat. Yeah. So this is where I went to college, and this was one of the hats that was used, I think, for baseball. So I was able to get one in. I can still rock my old college colors and represent a good time of my life, actually. These next 5 hats are all golf hats. We've got a Puma golf hat, two Ping golf hats, which are actually the Hunter Man hats, another college hat, which which I think was used by the golf team for 1 year. Then we've also got a Bridgestone Invitational golf hat. But golf is actually the sport I play the most. Surprisingly, for being a huge basketball, football, and baseball fan, I actually play golf the most. It's really the only sport I play. But I still like to look fantastic on the golf course. So I got 5 golf hats here, just to kind of switch out how I look on the golf course. If we come over here, and we've got 2 hats left. I'm trying to keep this as short as I can. We've actually got a Sneaker Life's hat, a mic, the Sneak Geek on the back. There's the side logo. Just a really nice, just basic plain black hat that still says what it is, but it's not drawing attention to what it is, to where it's just a nice basic black hat. Mike, you did an awesome job on this hat. I love it still. And then this hat probably has the most sentimental memory value out of the whole collection, because around 10 years back now, maybe 7 or 8 years, my father actually had prostate cancer, and the Cleveland clinic actually just removed the prostate, and he's now doing fine and is 100% cancer free. And then one of my uncles had multiple myeloma, and it was during the last visit that I ever had seen him, and actually the only visit I ever had seen him while he was up there for treatments and therapy, is when I bought this hat. And then the following week he passed. He was 53 years old, and he had been battling it for quite a few years, and they really tried to save him, but it didn't work. And I'll say this too, when my family went up to visit him, for the first 10 minutes he couldn't stop crying of joy because he was so happy to see us. But at the same time, he could barely talk, he could barely move, he couldn't hardly do anything, but he was just so overwhelmed, excited to see us. So this hat has the most sentimental value out of all of the hats here. So I'm actually just gonna leave it here. You know, I really didn't expect this to kind of end on a sad note, but sometimes your best hat, or your best pair of shoes, or your best watch doesn't always necessarily have the most happy memory behind it, but it has the most value in your heart. So I guess that's going to be the lesson here, I guess. I don't know, but truly, I thank you all for watching this, and I hope that you actually enjoyed all of the hats here that I have, and I'm thankful that you all actually watch these. So make sure to follow me everywhere on the internet.